Righty. Any pains or injuries before we start? I'm good? All right. Okay. All right. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information is on the bottom of the video, and of course, you can find all of this information on my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or injuries, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether. Always making some good decisions about your movements. Try to avoid any injuries if you can. Let's sit up tall, and if you need to elevate and sit up on a block, please go ahead and do so. Let the palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Grounding evenly through your seat, elongating through your spine. And let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front to heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Katopiwa, Katopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And chin toward the right shoulder. So Sveta, the head goes this way. Yep. Keep your hand, keep the same hand, but pulled, yeah, that's right. Release, back to center, drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side of the head, pulling gently, elongating through the right side of the neck. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center. Drop left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side, roll a center. Take a few more rounds in that same direction. Gentle, easy circles, moving your neck and your shoulders. And taking one more giant circle, chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction, moving just slowly. And come back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands are supporting to either side of you, flexing through your heels and turn your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out. Draw in. Take outer rotation, circling the ankles. Come back to center, switch them around, inner rotations, opposite direction. And back to center again. Cross your shins, but take the opposite shin on top, the other crossing of the legs, to non-dominant side. Inhale, take the arms up high, extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other direction. And back to center again, arms up. Exhale, side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Back to center again, legs forward, forward fold. That's okay. You can always bend your knees, flex your feet, and then grab the ankles or your outer shins, and then just work into forward fold that way. Now, Sveta, if you want, you might want to consider this. Since you're not familiar with my class, maybe a better spot would be back there so that you have lots of people to look, because if we're turned that way, you're not going to be able to see me, right? And then if you're in a side angle, you're going to be looking back to see what's going on, right? So you might want to consider that. There's a nice spot back there. All right? All right, when you're ready, make your way back up, swing the legs back behind you, coming to your hands and your knees. All right, don't forget your mask as well, right? There's a mask there for you. Yeah. All right, hands and knees. On the inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. And then on the exhale, round the spine, chin toward the chest, dome the middle of the back up toward the sky. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise the tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch is your cow pose. Exhale, round is your cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Reach your right foot back, tuck the toes under, and extend through the heel back, stretching your right calf. And then raise your right foot, extend the left arm forward, reaching in opposition, left arm forward, right heel back. And then left arm out to left side, right heel out to right side, like an airplane. Then swing the right leg back, bind the hand to the foot, tiger pose. Kick the foot back and lift. Opposite hand and foot, opposite hand and foot. There you go. And release your left hand down. Lift the left knee, 3-legged dog. Right leg is up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Inhale, kick your right heel up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Re-extend, step the right foot forward, warrior 1, ground the back heel down, arms up high to extend. On the exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle. Right hand to the inside of the foot, if you can easily touch down, or elbow to top of the knee, left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage, reaching your toes back. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher and holding it here. So Nova, hopefully you can hear me and see me properly. I see that you're on Zoom now. On the exhale, lower all the way down to the belly, child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. And take it back to down dog. Coming forward into hands and knees. Stay in hands and knees. Reach your left heel back. Tuck the toes under and extend through the heel for the left calf stretch. Then lift the left heel up, extend the heel back, and reach your right arm forward. So opposite hand and foot. That's right. Then reach your right arm out to side, left leg out to left side. Opposite directions. Then reach your left heel back, binding. Right hand to left foot, and kick back, tiger pose. Then release your right hand down, lift the right knee, three-legged dog, left leg is up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend left leg, step it forward, warrior one. Grounding the back heel down and arms up high. Making sure left toes point straight forward and the left knee lines up directly over the heel, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. You can take the hand to the floor or elbow to top of the leg. Right arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back plank. And again, lower all the way down to the floor. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms if you have it. Cobra pose. And lower all the way down. Child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick to back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior one. Ground the back heel down, arms up high. Take the left hand to catch your right wrist. Extend up and side bending to your left. Inhale back up to center. Switch hands. Extend, side bending to the right. Inhale back to center. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace. Lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Triangle, lengthen out the right leg. Right hand to top of the shin if you're less flexible. Hand to the floor if you're more flexible. Left arm up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. This time, progressive cobra, slightly different. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra, hold it here. Press into your hands, lift up a little bit higher. Press into your hands, lift up even higher, and holding here, cobra, Bujingasana. Lower all the way down, child's pose, feet toward the heels, and fold. Down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose and round. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. The right hand catching your left wrist. Extend, side bending to the right. Take it back up. Switch hands. Extend, side bending to your left. Take it back to center. Wrap the hands back behind you, but take the opposite thumb on top, so non-dominant interlacing of your hands. Gaze up. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Crown of the head to the inside of the foot. Take it all the way back up. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. So Sveta, make sure left toes always point forward. Try not to turn your toes in or out. So this is the correct stance, okay? Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. And then lower all the way down to your belly again. Hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra, stay there. Press into your hands, lift up a little bit higher, stay there. Press into your hands, lift up even higher, Bujingasana. Lower all the way down, child's pose, feet toward the heels and fold. Down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch 3 times. Kick it back up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up, sideward scorpion. Right knee to outside the right arm. Kick it back up. This time, knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm 3 times. Kick it back up. Right knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Right knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Take the hands together in prayer. Interlace. Press your palms forward. On the inhale, lengthen front leg. Reach up high. Exhale, bend the front knee. Press your hands forward. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Exhale, bend the front knee. Press hands forward. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, press forward. Stay here. Inhale again. Exhale, twist to the right. Square back to center 3 times. Exhale, twist to the right. Square back to center. Exhale, twist. Square back to center. Open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. So again, if you need to modify, elbow to top of the leg or hand to the floor. And then left palm face down, reach forward, extended side angle. So Sveta, front knee is bending this time. Bending, yeah. Inhale, take it up, reverse warrior. Now extended triangle, now lengthen the front leg. Hand to top of the shin or to the floor, left palm face down and reach forward. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Stepping your right foot back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push up, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up dog. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose 3 times. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left knee in. Kick it up again. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. So this is sideward scorpion. Left knee to outside the left arm and touch. Kick it back up, sideward scorpion. Left knee to outside the left arm and touch. Kick it up, sideward scorpion. One more time. Left knee to outside the left arm. Kick it back up again. This time, knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Inhale, kick it up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Hands together in prayer. When you interlace, take the other thumb on top and press forward. So Sveta, make sure that the spine is vertical. You're not leaning forward like this, but you're leaning forward like this, okay? Inhale, lengthen your front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, press your hands forward. Good. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend and press forward. Lengthen, reach up. Bend and press forward. Stay here. Inhale again. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, square center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, square center. Exhale, twist left. Square back to center. Release your hands. Open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Elbow to top of the knee or hand to the floor. And right palm face down and reach forward. Extended side angle. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Extended triangle. Right palm face down again. Reach forward. Inhale, take it back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push up, chaturanga. Inhale, forward and up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, open up the hips, bend the right knee, and stay here as you stack the hips. Right knee is reaching up, left heel is reaching down. Flip the dog, roll on to the outside the left foot, drop the right foot back behind you, and lift. Right, so from here, you just drop the right foot back behind you. Yeah, there you go. And raise your right arm up. Flip it back up again, three-legged dog. Fallen triangle, right leg threads underneath to your left side. And lift. Reach. Flip it back again, right leg up, three-legged dog. Stepping, heel right foot forward, warrior one. Wrapping your right arm underneath your left for eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, bow forward, up and down 3 times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. Stay in that forward fold. Now, if you have the ability to touch your fingertips to the floor, fantastic, take it. If you have even more mobility and take your forearms down, you can take your forearms down. Otherwise, you can just hover in space, and this is good enough. Inhale, release. Come all the way back up into reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, lobe off to right side. Keep the gaze looking down to check your balance. You want to stack the left side over your right, raising your left arm up to extend. Foot is flexing. Good. Keep the gaze looking to the floor and just move the hand to the side. Yeah. Okay, so this is what you want to do. You want to bend your knee, reach forward, and a lobe off to the side. Lobe off to the side. Good. And shift the weight forward and pick up the foot. There you go. Keep the gaze looking to the floor for balance and raise your left arm up. There you go. Keep the hand on the floor. It's okay. There you go. Of course, those of you who are binding, you can bind left hand to left foot or both hands to your left foot. All right, so options are there for you if it's within your level, but if it's not, stay with the basic pose. So maybe Sveta, stay here in the basic pose. So you don't have to take all the extra options, okay? Inhale, release, step it all the way back, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Now, keep in mind that anytime we're holding a pose, it is your option to take additional variations. But if it's not within your practice, stay with the basic pose. You don't have to take anything extra, okay? All right, inhale. Left heel up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Stay here in sideward scorpion as you raise your left knee up, right heel is reaching down in opposition. Flip the dog, roll on to outside the right foot. Drop the left foot back behind you, lift up and reach your left arm up and back. Yeah, there you go. Flip it back around, left leg up, fallen triangle, left leg, threads underneath your right, and lift and reach. All right, so the left leg that's up, threads underneath to the right side. There you go. And you're on the outside of the foot, and raise your right arm up. There you go. All right, flip it back around, left leg up, three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward, warrior one. Eagle arms, wrap the left arm underneath your right. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Exhale, bow forward. So if you need rest, you just stay there until you're ready and then you catch up. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow forward. Stay here in this variation of devotional warrior with eagle arms. If you can touch your hands down, fantastic, take it. If you want to take the forearms down, take the forearms down. Inhale, make your way back up. And then open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, switch legs. Exhale, half moon. Left hand forward about a foot, loop up the left side and shift the weight forward. Pick up the right foot, flex your foot, stack the right side over your left, raise your right arm up. Keep the gaze looking down to check your balance. Okay? So you want to keep the gaze looking to the floor so you can check your balance. You want to bend the knee, hand forward and off to the side a little bit. Thank you, Katie. All right, so you can take that block and take it to a vertical line. Take it like this. All right, and that'll be easier. So hand forward and then tip the weight forward and raise your right foot. You're so wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, that's okay. Good. There you go. All right, keep the gaze looking to the floor. Raise your right arm up. Keep looking down. That'll be easier to, right here, look right here. You want to extend the leg fully. Good. And hold it there. And if you're binding hand to foot, take it. You don't have to. You can just hold it. All right, so what you can do is just hold it here like this. Thank you. All righty. When you're ready, step it back, warrior two. And then when you come out of the pose, you can just move the block out of the way so that, yeah. In a reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. In a one breath. Exhale, push up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot forward, low lunge. Right foot forward, standing forward bend, coming to the front of the mat. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, rise up, chair, arms up high. Hands together in prayer. Twist to the right. Hook the left arm to the outer right knee. Hands together in prayer and twist. Now that's too deep and you can't go that low, right? You can take the hand to the outside of the right leg, right hand behind you to twist. If you want to take side crow to the right, go ahead. Otherwise, stay in the twist. All right? Don't feel like you have to. You can just stay here. All right, so everything is optional. You take the basic pose if that's within your practice. You can go a little bit further if you want. All right, starting to break. Inhale, square back to center, arms up. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace, broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, gaze up. And then lengthen legs, dive forward, knuckles up and overhead. Release your hands, bend the knees, rise up chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Right hand to right knee, left hand to left hip. If you have better extension and can take Yogic Toe Lock, right big toe with your Yogic Toe Lock, left arm out. And then begin to open up the leg to the side. Now, this is too much for your hamstrings, right? And you can't fully extend the leg. Take the hand to the knee instead. All right, keep the gaze at a fixed point to the floor, and that will help you to balance. All right, that's okay. Hand to knee is better. And just keep the gaze looking to the floor so you can balance. There you go. All right, square back. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Crow pose. Hands come forward about 1.5 feet, shoulders width. Draw the arms back. Knees to back the arms, gaze forward, and take the feet off the floor. If you're not taking crow pose, you can take yogic squat instead. Separating your feet. Try to keep the heels down, hands together in prayer. All right, when you're ready, take the hands back down, walk your feet back to plank, and then lower all the way down to the belly. Take the hands forward, forearms down, Sphinx Pose. You're grabbing opposite elbows so that you can line up your shoulders and take the forearms back down. You want to look to see that your shoulder and your elbows line up in a vertical line and your arms are roughly 90 degrees, and that's what you want. Then press your belly and your lower ribs to the floor. Press your forearms down and lift your chest in opposition. The gaze is to the floor, slightly ahead of you, so that you're not looking straight forward. When you're looking straight forward, you're crunching the back of the neck. If you're looking slightly down, the back of the neck remains long and neutral. Press into your hands. Lift the elbows up. A slightly modified Bujingasana. If this is good enough, stay here. You don't need to go any further. If you want to go deeper into your back bend, soften your elbows first. Walk your hands in, one hand print. Then, as you circle the shoulders forward, up and back, you're lengthening out the arms and lifting up higher. So the higher up you go, the lower the back bend. Now, if this is good, stay here. You don't need to do any more. If you want to go deeper, again, soften your elbows. Other hand first. Walk your hands even further back. And as you circle the shoulders forward, up and back, you're lengthening out your arms. And begin to release all the way down. And then child's pose. Feet toward the heels, nice and slow. So you took a back bend for quite a long period of time. So when you go back into the forward bend, the opposition, you want to go slow. And down dog. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, standing, forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, rise up, chair. Hands together in prayer, twist your left, right elbow to outside the left knee and twist. All right, so twist the chair. This is your basic. This is where you start. If this is good, you stay here. You don't need to do anything more. If you're going further to side crow, hands to the left side, you want to shift left and slightly forward, and maybe your feet come off the floor for your side crow. All righty, when you're ready, square back, chair, wrap the hands back behind you. Take the other interlacing of your hands, broaden your shoulders, look up. On the exhale, lengthen and dive forward, knuckles up and overhead. Release your hands, bend the knees, take it up to chair. Exhale, dive forward. Second crow pose. Crow pose into a headstand if you have your tripod headstand. So again, hands are about 1.5 feet forward, shoulders width, draw the arms back, knees to back the arms. If you're taking a headstand, head to the floor and lift. All right, so instead, if you want to take yogic squat, that's a very good option as well. Level 2. Good, Katie. Good. We'll work on that one. Eventually, I'll get your legs up to the sky. All righty, when you're ready, walk it back, jump it back. Chaturanga dog, down dog. And then once you get to down dog, transition back forward into your plank. Lower your belly. Again, Sphinx Pose. Hands come forward. Grab opposite elbows to measure out for your shoulders and take your forearms back down. Check that your shoulders and your elbows line up, and then press your belly and your lower ribs down to flatten your lower back. Press your forearms down to lift the chest for your mid-back bend, your thoracic back bend. Forearm plank, tuck the toes under, lift the hips. Holding it here. If you're looking for more intensity, reach back through your heels, and then taking the pelvic tilt the tail back toward the heels and lift the navel in toward the spine, lifting your pubis up toward the navel. Okay, so the hugging in really activates your core. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Walk your hands back in. Child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Take it back to down dog. I was just thinking that too. I forgot the standing pose. All right. Bend the knees. Walk or jump your feet forward between your hands. Feet together, knees together. Rise up chair. Stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee. Left hand to left knee. Right hand to right hip. If you have better extension for yogic toe lock, middle index fingers, grab hold of the left big toe. Right arm out to counterbalance, and then open up the knee or the heel to the left side. This is your standing balance. So hand to knee, keep the gaze looking to the floor. Now another option is if you want to take the block, step on the foot to the block. That's right. All right? Step on the foot to the block. Yep. And that way, you're taking the shape and you're beginning to learn to balance on one leg. All right, square back. Step the left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. Let's stay in the forward fold, taking a few breaths here, and then let's call that even, and then we'll start with the next round. All right, bend the knees, rise up, chair. Tree pose, stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. You're going to take the right foot and draw it to the inner left leg. Try to go above the knee joint. If that is too difficult for you, right, and your hips are tight, then go below the knee joint. What you do not want is to step the heel directly into the knee joint because you're going to put the knee joint out of place, right? So go below or go above the knee joint, and then arms up high. Good. You are welcome to stay here. Those of you looking for more challenges, you can wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, and take a heart opener, broadening your chest. If you want to side bend, right arm to right leg, left arm overhead, and then side bending to the right. More advanced students, if you want to take your half lotus into a forward fold, into your tiptoe balances, go ahead and take your poses. If that's within your practice. If it's not, just stay in basic tree is good enough. Good, Elsa. Nice. All right, let's start to make your way back up. Coming back to tree. And warrior three, draw the right knee forward. Reach your right heel back, torso about parallel to the floor. And then through that warrior three, step it back into warrior one. Open it up into warrior two. Lengthen out the front leg. Turn the left toes to the right side for straddling forward bend. Hands to the hips. Lift up for a slight back bend to prepare. Then come forward into the straddling forward bend. Let the hands come down for support. And then once you have the hands supporting, inhale, re-lengthen your spine, re-lengthen your legs. On the exhale, hinge at the hips and take it forward into your forward fold. Keep supporting with your hands. All right. Good adaptation. You already know how to use your blocks. Fantastic. All right, those of you taking additional variations in your straddling forward bend, take it. You can always stay in the straddling forward bend, and you don't need to take any more than this. Options could be, if you want, taking a twist. So the right hand can come to center, creating a tripod, left arm up to sky for your twist. Take a few breaths there, and then you can switch hands and go the opposite direction. If you prefer, you can also walk over to one side and fold over that leg, and then take a few breaths and go to the opposite side. So your choice, whatever you want to do. Right, so anytime we're holding a pose, it's your option to take whatever variations you want. And so you're going to walk your hands over to one side, keep the legs straight, and you're just going to walk your torso over. Now, if you can't really draw the nose toward the knee, that's okay. You can stay a little higher. Just keep your hands supporting and work your energy and your torso toward that side. Then take it back to center and then go the opposite direction. Good. All righty. When you're ready to break, hands stay on the floor. Then bend at the knees. Let the feet drop a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. Then lift the head, lift the upper back, so you're coming to a more neutral position with your spine. Then shift your weight back towards your heels, and through the strength of the legs and a neutral spine, lift the torso up into Warrior Two. Turn the left toes forward. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Chaturanga, Up Dog, Down Dog. Step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Bend the knees, rise up, chair. Tree pose, stepping on the right foot this time. Pick up the left knee, open up the knee to the side, grab that foot. Take it to the inner right leg, above or below the knee joint. Then arms up and out. And take your time in working into the balance, no need to rush. All right, so having the foot higher really throws off your balance, then go a little bit lower. That makes it a lot easier. All right, then if you're taking additional options, you can wrap the hands back behind you, interlace with the other thumb on top and broaden your chest. If you're taking side bending to your left, left arm to left leg, right arm overhead. And if you're working with half lotus, forward fold, tiptoe balances, go ahead and revisit those poses. Take your time. Nova, you doing okay there? Doing okay there, Nova? All right, let's start to break. Make your way back up when you're ready. Warrior Three. And then step it back to Warrior One. Open it up, Warrior Two. Lengthen out the right leg. Turn the right toes to the left side, straddling for a bend. Hands to the hips. Lift up for your back bend. Then come up and forward, straddling for a bend. Let the hands come to the floor for support and re-lengthen the spine. On the exhale, hinge at the hips to take it forward. So let's use your blocks again. So one way to use it is this, right? If you want to use the highest level, you can use the highest level. But if that's too high, you can always go lower or lower. So all those are options, right? You want the legs to be fully extended the best you can. Good. So Katie, after we finish, I want to spray your blocks with alcohol before you take it, okay? Yeah. If you're taking additional variations, make sure you revisit. So Katie, I think you have the flexibility to go even lower. Yeah, good. So now you get even more, right? More hip opening and more inner thigh stretch, right? Two more deep breaths. All right, let's start to exit out of the pose. So I like to work out of the standing forward bend in a very methodical way. All right, so with your hands supporting, bend at the knees, let the seat drop just a little bit. So you want to just lower the seat and shorten your legs. On the inhale, lift the head and the upper back, so now you're in a more neutral position with your spine. Shift your weight back toward your heels, and that lightens the load to the front body so that when you come up, you can keep a neutral spine and use the strength of your legs to carry the weight of the body, turning your right toes forward into Warrior Two, right toes all the way forward. Inhale, Reverse Warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Step the left foot forward, crescent moon, right knee comes down. Now if your knees are sensitive and you need extra padding, you can take your mat, right side folding towards center, will double up your mat, giving you more cushioning. And then taking your hands to the top of the thighs, and then lunge your hips forward. So once you lunge your hips forward, you're getting the stretch into your right quads, going into your hips, going to your psoas. Then press your hands into your thighs. You're leaning the upper torso back. Think about your belly making space away from your thighs. And then you're gently looking up at a slight angle. That way, the back of the neck stays supported. And once you're set, then you're ready to take the arms up. So Venus Mudra, arms up and back. You can keep your arms separated. You can keep your hands in Venus Mudra if you want. And this is your crescent moon. Many options here again. You can stay here in basic crescent moon. You can take the hands back to your thighs for support. You can wrap the hands back behind you for the heart opener. You can take binding, hand to foot for your Mermaid 1. Mermaid 2 is grabbing the inside of the foot, drawing a foot to your elbow crease, and then taking the bind again. You have many options. Sveta, if you move the hips further forward, you'll be much more balanced. Because if you shift the hips back, right, what happens is a lot of the weight goes into the knee, and sometimes that could be a little bit uncomfortable. So if you lean forward and go into the stretch, your weight is going to be more balanced between the back knee and the front heel, right? So you might want to take the hands to the top of the thighs and lift the torso, right? You might even want to step the front foot a little bit wider, and that will give you better balance. There you go, and then lunge forward. You feel the difference? When you line up the knee and the heel, you're in a straight line. When you're in a straight line, it's harder to balance. But if you separate it, then you're in a plank. It's much easier to balance. If you take some time in the pose, right, Alyssa, it starts to go into your knees a little bit. So you have to start to work on strengthening and endurance, right? But of course, if you need extra padding, you take extra padding. All right, start to finish up. Hands to either side of the left foot, tuck the right toes under, and lengthen over the left leg. So Sveta, you can use your blocks, using both hands to the blocks as an extension of your arms. Use your blocks. Yeah. All right, then that way, with your hands to the blocks, it's an extension of your arms, so you can lengthen the front leg. Yeah. So step the right foot back, and what you're going to do is, yes, there you go, and lengthen the front leg. There you go. Right, so your right foot is too far back, walk it in a little bit so it's easier. Good. And then try to lengthen the front leg. Nope, not forward, just lengthen. Yes. Right, you can always walk the hands back a little bit more. Right, you see how now you can lengthen the front leg more easily? All right, so when you take the blocks to either side of your foot, you're essentially lengthening your arms so that you can lengthen the front leg more comfortably. Right? So the lower you go, the more demanding on the hamstring stretch, right? So if you lengthen your arms and you lift the torso higher, it's going to be easier for the hamstrings. Revolved half moon. Bend your left knee. Right hand reaching forward. Again, you can take the right hand to a block. And then tip forward to balance. Raise your left arm up to twist. Okay, I'll help you. So keep the left foot there, and the right hand comes forward. Right hand. Good. Shift the entire body forward and pick up the right foot. There you go. There you go. Now, if that's okay, then you can raise your left arm up to twist. There you go. Yep, left arm. Nope, the other hand. That's right. Nope, the other hand. That's right. Right? If raising your left arm in the twist in the revolved half moon is too much, then keep both hands on the floor and stay in a standing split modified. All right, let's begin to step the right foot all the way back. Inhale, circle it up, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Pigeon, raise your left leg up. Draw the left knee in. Land the shin to the floor. Inch your right knee further back. Right, so, yeah. Right, so, hold on. Right, so let's take the blocks away. What you're going to do is bend the front knee and take the hands to the floor. Yeah, and kick your left leg back. Left leg up. Nope, the other leg. That's right. And then draw the knee in and land the shin to the floor. That's right. And take the knee all the way down. Inch your right knee all the way back. Walk your hands in, lengthen. And then now you're ready to fold forward. That's right. For those of you who like additional variations, go ahead and start to explore. If this is good enough, stay here. You don't need to do any more than a basic pigeon pose, right? However, if you want to take a back bend, right, you can lift the torso up and just stay here with the back bend in your pigeon. All right, so again, don't feel like you have to do anything more, right? If you want to take a back bend, here is good. If you want to bind, you can take the left hand to the floor, bend your right knee, grab the foot, kick it back. If you can start to balance, left arm is up, and this is your mermaid. Again, if you want to take mermaid 2, grab the inside of the foot, slip the foot to your elbow crease, reach your right arm up. Then, if you can balance, left arm reaching up and back for mermaid 2. Three more breaths. All right, make your way back up. Take the left feet down. Swing the right leg forward. Take the left leg forward. Start to shift back toward the sacrum, grabbing the back of the legs, and raise your shins parallel to the floor. Once you have your balance, if you can free up your hands, arms forward. Stay here to hold. Now, for those of you with more flexibility and you can lengthen out the legs and hold. Right? If you need the help of the hands to the back of the legs, you can always keep it there. Right? So all of those are good options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs and forward fold. Take it back up. Draw the left heel in. Swing the right leg back and through your pigeon. Walk it back to your down dog. And pedal out the legs, walking it out side to side. All right, come back to down dog. Crescent moon to the second side. Raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward. Left knee comes down. So again, if you need extra padding, start thinking about extra padding. Left side, folding towards center to double up your mat. Then walk your hands to the top of the thighs and lunge your hips forward. Get into the stretch of the left quads, left hip, left psoas. Then press your hands into your thighs and think about your belly, drawing away from your thighs, leaning the upper torso back and gently looking upwards. The back of the neck stays supported. And once you have the base of the pose and you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. And if you're taking options, options could be, again, wrapping hands back behind you for the heart opener. Binding, hand to foot. Mermaid 1. Mermaid 2. If you prefer to side bend, one side bend the other side. All of those are good options. You have about 3 more breaths. Alrighty, starting to break. Hands either side of the right foot. Again, using your hands to block if you need. And then lengthen out through the front leg and fold forward over your right leg. Maybe a little higher. Yeah, good. All right, revolved half moon. Bend the right knee. It's the opposite hand. Your left hand moves forward about a foot, a little bit off to the left side. Then tip the weight forward, balancing on the right leg. You can use both hands on the floor and do a modified split, or raise your right arm up to twist. So this hand moves forward just a little bit, and that will help you to balance. There you go. Good. Alrighty, beginning to step the left foot all the way back and come all the way up into reverse warrior. Stretch out your right side. And then hands to the floor. Kick the right leg up, three-legged dog. Draw the right knee in toward the nose. Land the shin to the floor. Pigeon. All right, measure out your pose. Elongate through the spine. All right, so if you want to take both knees down, right? Left knee goes back behind you and take the seat. There you go. Those of you who took additional variations, revisit them. All right, so the simple one could be just staying in the pigeon pose for the hip opener, but lifting the torso up will give you a nice lower back bend. Right? Keeping both hands supporting, this should be a very nice stable position for you to take the back bend. Then if you're going further, you can bind hand to foot for Mermaid 1. Mermaid 1 could be in the revolved position, opposite hand and foot. Mermaid 2, grabbing the foot from the inside of the foot, slipping a foot to your elbow crease, and then reaching up and back to bind. So Margaret, stay there. Think about once you have the bind. Lift and lean back, looking up. There you go. And so you want eventually the torso not to be leaning forward, but instead up, back, and gently upwards. Now, of course, takes some flexibility. You have to work toward it, right? All righty, let's start to finish up. Make your way back. Take the right seat down. Swing the left leg forward. All right, let's take the core differently this time. Forearms down. Keep the chest lifted. Draw the knees in. Raise your legs. On the exhale, lower the legs almost all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. 3, lift. 4, lift. 5, lift. 6, lift. 7, lift. 8, lift. 9, lift. 10, lift. Now, lower almost all the way down. Stay there. Open and close 5 times. Open, close. Open, closes 3. Open, closes 4. Open, closes 5. Below the legs. Forward fold. And lift up. Lower onto your backs. Recline twisting. Left knee comes in. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. So you can take the left arm down to the floor. Yep. And then twist to the right. All the way over. So you can roll to outer right leg, outer right hip. Move this out of the way. And head down. You want to roll to the side of the leg for the twist. That's right. And take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms. Twist to the other direction. Take it back to center again, hugging both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. Let the feet separate, toes are gently turning out. Arms alongside the body, palms face up, and let it all go. Starting to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's take the non-domination on top, reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, feeling in practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through yobindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video. Thank you again for sharing your practice with me. See you next time.